Hey. Alright, welcome to another video. Let's do another, this is another one-on-one. I've got a lot of explaining to do, don't I? So let's get started. Alrighty, where do I start? Well, let's start from the basics. I uploaded a video, if you haven't seen, the Ninja News, where I call out a few former subs. One of the subs being a good and long time fan, and I shot on him. I was shooting, and I called him out, and I'm not sorry. I'm not. To that one guy, yeah, but to the rest of you guys, no, I'm not. And the reason for that is because he kind of knows. Well, he's been there since day one, so he should already know that I do that shit. I just call out fans. Yeah. Call you guys out. If you guys do something stupid, I will call you out. And I'm not sorry, because I feel as though it had to be said. I had to tell you, because I'm gonna get into that. So, where do I start? I'm stressed as fuck. And I hate it. This whole thing, everything started going downhill after the Q&A. Is how I'm seeing my shit, my life, and Ninja in general. Because I think you guys are just my thoughts are everywhere. Let me do this like this. I'm gonna start off with how this week went bad. And yeah, okay, so for the longest while, me and my friend, we had like problems and shit. It's not Caesar, it's some guy. And we had problems, and I was going through some depression shit. I was like, fuck, I'm alone as fuck. This was during school and shit. I was like, fuck, it's like I'm alone and shit. I go to school, I'm an outcast and blah 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 and whatever. And all this crazy shit. And I was like, fuck, like what the fuck? What do I do? And shit. And I felt alone. I felt like there was nobody. Like I couldn't talk to anyone. Even though there was a bunch of people I could have, I didn't. I just didn't. So I stopped paying attention to school. I didn't really focus on Ninja around that time. I was just finishing up the mixtape, that the Weird Life Part 1, and that was it. And I didn't really have worries about Ninja. I was just like, alright, fuck it, whatever. But I was just depressed. I was like, fuck, I don't feel 100%. I feel like shit. So Like, I wasn't paying attention in school and shit, and I was bullshitting everything. And like that affected my grades and shit. And that affected them so bad, I guess you could say. Like, yeah, that my mom got pissed, and this is recent, so my grades recently came out and shit. Like a few weeks, like 3 weeks ago, a month ago, about, yeah. She got them 3 weeks ago. And during that it wasn't even conversation. It was like her screaming at me, and I admitted to my fault. I was like, I fucked up. I handled it like a pro. I was like, I fucked up. And I literally fucked up. And I should have been paying attention in school, but I didn't. And I fucked up. And I'm sorry. And she started going off and all this crazy shit. And then the one thing that she told me that got to me, and I was just like, fuck. She was like, I'm a fucking loser. She was like, you're a fucking loser, and you're gonna be a fucking bum when you grow up. I didn't know what my retaliation was. So I just went into my room. And I was like, fuck it. I guess I am a loser. So I decided to go with my dad the weekend that came, and I was like, fuck it, you know, like, I'm gonna just go with him, and everything's gonna be fine and whatever. I'll get a pep talk and I'll feel better. I didn't. I got mixed emotions from my dad, saying, you're not gonna accomplish it, but maybe you will. And I was like, what the fuck? And then the last thing he was telling me was like, I failed you as a father, and that hurts. I failed you. I didn't do what I was supposed to do, and I failed. I failed you as a person. So yeah, so he said that, and I was just like, fuck. It's like, fuck. I didn't know how to respond, and at that point I was just I flipped out. I was like, fuck. I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit everything. I was like, fuck everything. There was a video I was gonna upload, and I was just gonna be explaining to you guys, I can't do ninja. Like, I'm not quitting. It's just a long break. But I didn't. Something just told me, like, don't do it. And I was like, alright, I won't. So around that time, I did the hip hop one before. And I did the religion one. And then, remember, what we always planned for Ninja Talks were always topics that people were too afraid to talk about on YouTube or at the dinner table, and like you bring it up and you're like, dude, what the fuck, we're eating, and that's not cool to bring up. So and they were always our opinion. Well, my opinion and Caesar's when he did that one with me. But they've always been opinion. So when I get off YouTube, checking the Ninja channel, and what do I see? Oh, dislike, and I'm like, they know this is an opinion, right? Like, this is an opinion. What the fuck? I'm like, and all this shit is happening. So I'm like, the fuck? Like, maybe I should just, like, take a break. And that same thing was like, don't. And I was seeing subs drop. I was seeing subscriptions just like, bloom, nope, unsub. And I was like, what the fuck? We were close to like 9 subs again. And I was like, what the fuck? It's like it literally showed 9 subs once. And I was like, what the fuck, 9 subs? I was like, holy shit. And it flipped. I didn't flip, but I was just like, fuck, okay, I'm gonna just do the 100 video, and for sure I'm gonna do the I'm gonna just not retire, but I'm gonna take a break. I did the 100 video special, and like not a lot of subs came back and shit. Well, it started showing 12 again, YouTube, so awesome, but not a lot of subs came back. So I was thinking of what to do, because I was like, I don't know if I should like just take a break or not. So I decided not to, and I was like, I'm gonna go back onto the mic. The thing I love the most, I'm gonna do what I do best. Freaking freestyle. I went on there. I was like, it was okay. I could have done better, but no, it was a good freestyle, don't get me wrong. But I was like, yeah. It's like, there's always room for improvement. And as an artist, I see that. I always see that. I'm like, I can improve that. I'm like, I could have done this. I could have done that. That's what I was doing with the freestyle. So when it came out, a day later, my email blows up. Well, the Ninja email blows up. And boom. You got all your subs back, Dylan. And I'm like, fuck that. I'm like, fuck that. Because it's not that I'm like, it's not that I wasn't happy they were back. I was mad that why would you leave on the video that's just opinions? I was like, it's only a fucking opinion. How the fuck, how do you get mad at that? How are you so willing to be like, that opinion is so idiotic, so fucking stupid that I'ma unsub? You could have just disliked it and gone the fuck along. You didn't have to unsub. And for you to be like, oh, he did a freestyle video? Let me get back on. It's like, what the fuck? You didn't appreciate the other shit I did, but yet you're here to be like, oh, I clearly had enough. I was willing to unsub on your opinion, but I'm not gonna unsub from your freestyles. I'm a sub to that. And I was like, fuck you. And still is, fuck you. For that reason. And you guys are probably gonna be like, that's retarded, that's idiotic. Not if you think about it as a YouTube point of sense. Because I was just like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, blah blah blah, whatever. So I was like, fuck. And with all this shit of like, fuck, like literally just all this personal stuff and this and then like so much shit, I cracked I was like, fuck everything. Like, I was pissed off at I was pissed off at everything that day. It was like, fuck. This fuck. And when it happened, I don't regret it. Believe me, I do not regret saying what I said. Because I'm going to get into this. But I don't care what the negative comments and shit is. That's what I mean when I'm like, I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. So, literally, when I was like, I don't give a fuck, like, just like, fuck you? I was like, I don't give a fuck if you get mad about this. Like, go ahead. Because you're the one that ends up knowing whether you're supposed to get mad or not. So, it's just that. Like, fuck. You guys have never even met me on a personal level. On a personal, like, level. You guys haven't met me. You don't know how the fuck I actually act. How the fuck this? How the fuck that? This crap. You guys really do not know that. So when I'm in like my little like mood or whatever, I guess you could say mood and shit, you guys are like, that's out of the ordinary. I don't like, you guys bitch. You guys bitch. You guys get pissed off. It's like, that's me. That's how I am. I'm a human being. And what makes it worse is that my fan base is full of people older than me. So, I'm a 16-year-old. And these people are getting mad at me. Because of what? Because I fucking told them? I'm 16. I go through shit too, motherfucker. I'm not a damn robot. I have emotions. And it's like, it pisses me off. It sucks. For me, it literally sucks to know that my mom is like, you're a loser. And my dad to say, hey, you know what? I'm just sad that I'm like, it's a disappointment to be your dad. And then for all these people to be like, yeah, you know what? It's like, Dylan, you're a real motherfucker? Well, fuck you, we about to leave. It's like, fuck. Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? I don't know what's gonna happen in Ninja. I don't. I really do not know what's gonna happen in Ninja. Actually, I do. Scratch that last shit I said. I know what's gonna happen in Ninja. We're gonna make it. You know why? Because I know we are. Because I know that at the end of the day, I did what I did. I did what I had to do. And you guys are misinterpreting what the fuck I mean by real motherfucker. Like, I keep it 100. When I say I keep it 100, it means, have you known a fucking artist to literally go into detail of everything that's gone through their life? To actually, they'll tell you scenarios. Like Eminem, for example. He'll tell you scenarios of what happened with his mom, but he won't tell you like exactly full dialogue. What was the conversation? Am I right or am I wrong? You guys are expecting this whole... You guys are expecting a lot. And you guys are confusing the shit out of everything I say. Because when I say I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck about the negative comments that are going to end up being on this video or the next video or the video after that. I'm not going to give a fuck about the people that say, dude, you suck and you shouldn't be rapping. I'm not going to give a fuck about those people. I'm not. I give a fuck about the fans. The real fans. The people that I know I could go up to them and be like, you guys make my day. You guys are the reason I'm still here. The reason I do all of this shit. And yet, I get what? A bunch of people just like saying shit. It's bugsome. I've literally gone through shit. I don't tell you guys because one, you guys aren't, not that you guys aren't ready, but I feel as if though the day that comes, you're gonna be like, yeah, it was the right time to say that. Because it was. You guys will find out stuff little by little. Because you guys think, oh, he's just this one kid that's like so like this, and he'll never be like that, ever. Ever. But I will. And I can be. And you possibly think, nah, you just can't, Dylan. You can't. You're Dylan. But I can. And I will. I'm the guy that tells you shit straight up. I will tell you, if I don't like that, I don't like it. If I like it, I like it. If this, it's that. I'm not gonna go against you. I will give you your rite of passage. But you also gotta hear me out. Look. So this is what a comment said. It said, if you don't change the way you approach things, you're gonna destroy Ninja, Dylan. Yes, you have your way of thinking, of doing things, but think about other members who need this shot and need Ninja to make something of themselves. And think of the people you have inspired. Remember the Russian man? What do you think he will think of you when he sees you doing this? He's gonna be like, shit, he stick to his thing of being real if he didn't miscombobulate what the fuck I said. And members, you guys don't know this shit, but Red Rum fucking does shows. And the money goes straight to him. I don't see shit. And he doesn't promote us. And if you have him as a Facebook friend, you see mixes that I don't see. Because he says they're shitty. So he won't post them up. But I heard like 2. And they weren't bad. They're average. So literally, the person getting the most is me. Ninja is my child. I made this shit with my heart, sweat, and not yet tears. Not yet. And I'm gonna break down one day. And when that day comes, you guys are gonna be like, fuck. I'm not destroying Ninja. What I'm doing is showing you that I'm not your typical artist. I'm not here for fucking money. I'm not here for fucking... I'm not here for your regular bullshit. I'm here to make a name for myself that I can actually be like, that's who I am. That's what I mean by it. You guys could hate or love my personality, but if we literally had a one-on-one talk, you would understand everything that I say. And I'm gonna break down everything right the fuck now, which I've been doing, literally. When I say keeping it real, I mean being 100%. There's no gimmicks, there's no lies, there's no bullshit. So I never bullshit you guys. I'll fuck around with you guys, but I never give you guys bullshit. I never, I literally, if I'm like, alright, this is gonna come out, that comes out. I'll not be like, I only did one pushback, and I was like, fuck. I'm glad we did the pushback, but I'm still like, I shouldn't have. But I had to do the pushback to finish that mixtape. I've explained the whole not giving a fuck. When I made Ninja, I meant what I said. Negative and now justification after. So, I'm going through negative shit right now. And it's hard for myself to see the justification after of this part. It's tough. It's really tough for me. Like, I'm just like, fuck. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm just like, fuck. It's really tough for me to see the light at the end of this tunnel. I have I feel like that's, you guys are gonna see more and more of my emotions each day, because I think it's to show you that it's more than a lot of things. So you guys, thanks for watching this. You guys have been awesome. Awesome. You guys have been awesome. Sorry, just a lot of shit. A lot. Thank you for watching, sticking with us through this whole up and down thing. Yeah. Oh, thank you again. I shall see you guys soon. Thanks. Bye. Ninjas, rise up.